Greetings, friends, wherever you are on planet Earth. My name is Steve Motley, and I'm broadcasting to you on Thursday evening, the 16th day of January 2020 from Boise, Idaho. Now, let me tell everybody up front what this video is about so you can make your decision real quick whether you want to stay or go. Because I know that everybody's time is precious and we have to be very judicious about how we choose to spend our time. So let me tell you what I'm looking for, and let me tell you who I hope you are. Because if you are this, then you need to stick around. If you're not what I'm about to announce, then go somewhere else, okay? I am looking for intelligent, open-minded people that possess critical thinking skills. I'm looking for problem solvers. I'm looking for people who know how to connect the dots. I'm looking for people that are self-motivated. I'm looking for people that like helping other people, and at the same time, they wouldn't mind making a shitload of money. Now, if that is you, if I've said anything right here in this intro to catch your attention, then stay tuned, because I'm not going to give you any BS. I'm not going to blow smoke up your kilt. I'm going to lay it out on the table for all of you to make a decision as to whether or not you want to go any further with this, or whether you just want to blow it off and chalk it up as some Bernie Madoff type scam. Let me assure you up front, this is not a scam. I don't get involved in scams. Now, like I said, my name is Steve Motley. I'm a 63-year-old grandfather to 9, father to 5. I'm a retired Marine. I've been to 120 plus countries. I've traveled to all 50 states. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I was enjoying my retirement when along came HempWorks. HempWorks was too compelling for me to ignore. My story is very simple. I'm a veteran. I spent 6 months in the VA hospital during the year 2016. I went through a year-long medical crisis, but I came out of it in flying colors thanks to the professional medical care I received at the Boise VA Medical Center, as well as the VA in Durham, North Carolina, Duke University. I've got a lot of people to thank for my miraculous recovery. But I was in retirement just concerned about maintaining my health when I started to do some research into CBD oil. Why was I researching CBD oil? Not for my own benefit, but for those of my veteran friends who are committing suicide to the tune of 20 plus per day. Now, we should know by now that many of these veterans are deciding to take their own lives because they can no longer stand the pain of being strung out on opioids. Yes, our VA is greatly responsible for giving all of these opioids away to veterans like candy for so many years. So many of them got hooked. And so instead of going through the continual pain that the opioids give people, they decide to kill themselves. I discovered through reading some articles that CBD oil was showing great promise in helping wean veterans off of opioids and get them onto a CBD type product. That's what started the initial research on my part. And during the course of looking at website after another, somewhere along the line, I stumbled in to HempWorks. And when I found HempWorks, I realized that this product that they market is most likely the purest product on the market. And then after doing more and more research, I said, this company doesn't appear to have any competition because they're doing it right. Whoever the creators are of this company understand the market and understand the legalities, and these guys are really doing it right. And then I find out that the company is founded and ran by a couple, Josh and Jenna Schweigel, young 30-some-year-old couple, a lot of it background, a lot of experience in life, but smart, having vision, having honesty and integrity. And so I started to look deeper into this company. And then as I got further into it, I remembered the words of my old friend Mark Yarnell. Mark was one of the greatest networkers I ever knew. I was very fortunate after I retired from the military. I hooked up with Mark. He was the master distributor of a company based out of Melbourne, Florida at the time called Legacy for Life. So with Mark as my direct sponsor, he took me under his wing, taught me all the ins and outs of networking as best he could. And then later on, I incorporated what Mark taught me with internet marketing. I hit it I got out of the military just as internet was really starting to, explode all over the world, and more people were getting involved in the internet marketing aspect of things. So I learned how to combine internet marketing and network marketing, and they make a perfect marriage in heaven if the network marketing company is a good one. And so Mark taught me, 4 things to look for. He used to tell me, he'd say, Motley, I don't care what you decide to do in the future, you make damn sure that whatever company you're going to get involved in, it has these 4 key criteria. And if you can put a check in every box, then you might have a winner. And I said, all right, Mark, what is it? I grabbed my notebook and pen. He said, number 1, corporate leadership. He said, make sure whoever the owners, the founders are, make sure they got integrity, honesty, and vision. Make sure they know what they're doing. Big check in the box on that. I mentioned Josh and Jenna Schweigel. Josh he was a millionaire as an affiliate in another company. And he became an expert at internet marketing. Now, one of the things, let me stop right here and backtrack. One of the things that sets us apart at HempWorks, and one of the reasons you should seriously entertain the idea of paying that whopping $20 to become an affiliate with HempWorks, is because unlike other companies, you have your own personal marketing system, which was created by Josh Schweigel. When Josh put this together, he used simplicity, he used user friendliness, and now he's created a marketing system that's second to none. And every one of you who decide to become an affiliate with our company, you get your own marketing system. If you want to see what it looks like, go to mine, which is endlesspaychecks.com. That's right, just like it sounds, endlesspaychecks.com. Go there, put in your name and email address, and then you will start the free online tour. And you will be encouraged to watch 4 short videos with Josh Schweigel. Watch those videos, and then you will start to understand the power of our system and what really makes us so different. It's not just the timing. People ask me all the time, they say, Steve, okay, cut to the chase, man. Why should I really join HempWorks versus some other company? I said, well, number 1, the X factor. The X factor, what is the X factor? That's called hemp. It's called industrial hemp. You see, friends, to really understand the bigger picture of what we're dealing with here, you've got to go back to December 2018. December 20th, 2018, President Donald J. Trump signed the Farm Bill. That Farm Bill, among other things, authorized the American farmers nationwide to once again grow hemp. Why is that a big deal, Steve? Well, the big deal is up until 1937, when hemp was outlawed by President Roosevelt, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he had outlawed gold. He confiscated all of the gold from the people in 1933. And as if that wasn't enough, in 1937, he said no more cannabis, no more hemp. the farmers had to shut down. So for the last 80 plus years, there was no legal hemp being grown in America. But with the signing of that farm bill, that changed everything. Now farmers, all they have to do is register with the USDA and say, I want to grow so many acres of hemp. And you know what? Farmers nationwide are doing that. You know why? Because the demand for CBD oil is greater than the amount of hemp being grown currently. So you've got these intelligent farmers all over the country looking to switch crops in many cases. Where I'm from in Southern Virginia, they're going to have their third annual hemp expo in February, where farmers are coming from all over the South, even from other countries, to learn from fellow farmers and experts how they can convert from tobacco and other crops to hemp because it's more lucrative. Friends, we are in the middle of what I call the hemp revolution. This is the X factor, because no matter what you decide to get involved in or what you plan to do to generate money in your life, if you're ever so fortunate to get swept up in the middle of an economic explosion and you have a way to tap in to that growth curve, then by all means you need to take time out of your busy schedule and pay close attention to what I'm talking about here. And that's why I'm going to do more and more of these videos. A number of years ago when I was with that company, Legacy for Life, I got a call in 2004 from the president of the company. And he said, Steve, we're having our convention coming up in a couple months. Are you coming? I said, yes, absolutely. He said, well, we want you to be one of our speakers. And I said, why? What do you want me to talk about? He says, well, I don't know if you know it, but you're the number one distributor in the company as far as recruiting on the internet. You're the number one internet recruiter for the whole company. And we want you to speak. We've got a couple other hotshots on the internet. One of them's my friend Greg, who's now with me here in HempWorks. But he said, we want several of you guys to get up and speak at the conference and tell the rest of the team what is it that you're doing to have such success on the internet. And when I told him I would gladly do it, but when I hung up the phone, I sat there and thought a minute, and I really didn't know what I was doing. Number one, I had no idea that I was the top internet recruiter. And number two, I didn't really know what it was doing that was setting me apart from the rest. And then I started to analyze it, and one of the things was I was producing a lot more platforms, websites. I had this simple program called Microsoft Front Page 2000. And I taught myself how to use it and how to make these simple websites. But what I was doing was I was pumping out, 5 or 6 or more websites every single day. And I was mixing it up. I was using different motifs, different color schemes. I was also pioneering streaming video. I was making little video clips. I was doing audio clips. I had a picture of myself. Back then, a lot of people didn't even identify who they were. And I found out that your name is your fame. And if you show yourself to the public, if you let them know who you are, and if you can build up some kind of rapport, they will start to trust you. And before you know it, they will purchase from you. And that's what was happening with me when I was at Legacy for Life. Was I was making a lot of different websites. And so my philosophy now is pretty much the same. Now, social media has changed everything. The way we used to do business on the internet in the early 2000s is not the way we do it today. I tell people all the time, I say, listen, if you don't have a social media presence, if you don't have certain platforms like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, you're really missing the boat. So that's rule number one. If you're going to be a network marketer, if you want to get involved in a home-based business, you've got to have a social media presence. And if you don't have one currently, get involved now. You would be surprised at how many people over the last 3 or 4 years I've been instrumental in getting to start their own YouTube channels, their own Twitter. Some people weren't even on Facebook, believe it or not. So anyway, I'm getting off the beaten path here, but let me get back to those 4 criteria, because it's paramount that you understand this and that you understand that all 4 criteria, which Yarnell taught me makes up a perfect type company, we have in HempWorks. So I'm letting the cat out of the bag early on, but that's the case here. See, we've got the corporate leadership. They got vision. That we're going places. One of the reasons I decided to get so involved in this company is I wanted to create something. I wanted to create a legacy for my kids and my grandkids. I'm setting up a trust fund so that when I take my last big gulp and cross over to the 4th dimension, my children are going to inherit the Motley Crue HempWorks team or My Daily Choice. My Daily Choice is our parent company. It's a 5+ year-old debt-free company. HempWorks happens to be a going on 2-year-old division, a subset, if you will, of the much bigger My Daily Choice. My Daily Choice just came out with Mantra. Mantra is going to be a new division, a new line of products. We have essential oils. We're going to have, see, that's the beauty of you getting involved. This is more than HempWorks. So if you somehow have an aversion to hemp, forget about it. You come join My Daily Choice. We got incredible nutritional sprays that are the envy of the nutritional industry. Everything Josh and Jenna produce at this company is incredibly effective. It's the highest quality. I talk a lot about the CBD oil. We have a lot of products. We have shampoos. We have hemp infused shampoos and conditioners, and we have a whole array of wonderful products. And I'm sure as time goes on, we're going to see more and more incredible things roll out. But as I was evaluating my past year in HempWorks, I rededicated myself for 2020, and I decided I'm going to get lean and mean again. I'm going to simplify things for the way I do business and the way I teach my team to do business. And I'm getting back to the basics. I'm getting back to the CBD oil. We have several. We have a CBD 500, we have 750, and we even have higher potencies. And you can see all that on the website whether you're already a member or whether you're investigating this, you're trying to decide should you get involved. But I just decided I'm going to really talk about the CBD oil. And during 2019, I was very anxious to recruit as many fellow business builders as I could. Because I'm going to tell you something, friends. Listen, if you're looking for a part-time income or a full-time income, your search is over. Because this company provides, I think, one of the greatest home-based business opportunities you'll ever see. And there's reasons for that. That number 2 reason, after you're looking at the corporate leadership as being one of the main criteria, number 2 is a compensation plan. Can you make any money? Is it set up so that if you get involved with these great products and you go out and share them and start to build a team, can you really make any money? I challenge anybody to find a more lucrative compensation plan than what Josh and Jenna have put together. Not only is our plan fair and generous, it's simple, it's straightforward, it has an immediate payout. I have made money each and every week since I got involved in January 2019. And I plan to continue to do that. And the way the compensation plan is structured, it would be almost impossible at this point for me not to do that. This compensation plan is built for long-term success. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a flash in the pan. It is something that you can get involved in now. Stay simple. You don't have to do anything big. wait around, use the product, get familiar with everything. But if you want to build something, and if you're not sure you want to do it, but you're thinking maybe you will 6 months or a year from now, pay the $20, become an affiliate, and lock yourself in, get on an auto ship and watch that volume start to build under you. There's no time like your timing on seeing this information is impeccable. You know, the industrial hemp business is booming. I told you we've got cutting edge, state-of-the-art tools and systems. You get your own marketing system. You know what your job is. Should you decide to become an affiliate and you want to make some money and you want to introduce us to others and help them make money, here's what you do. You sign up as an affiliate. You sign up 2 people, one on your left, one on your right. Then you help those 2 people get to. And you keep doing that. Get to, help those 2 get to, help those 2 get to. And if you'll continue to duplicate that simple system, you will be amazed at how quickly your financial portfolio will start to grow. And people get excited. Listen, let's don't fool ourselves. Money is a great motivator. There are a lot of things in life that motivate people, but money is absolutely one of them, okay? Because the more money you have, the more time freedom you can create. And isn't that isn't that the elusive goal of everybody, is to have more time freedom? Well, you've got a lot of people out here today that have a lot of time freedom, i.e. they don't have a job. If they got time freedom, but they don't have any money. And conversely, you have a lot of people that are slaves to their job. They're workaholics. They've got a shitload of money, but they got no time to enjoy it. Well, what I'm saying is there's a plan B. What if we could show you a way where on a part-time basis, you can start to build on that plan B, and when you get to a certain point, then walk away from what you're currently doing. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's never, ever going to happen if you don't get started. I told you over and over, you miss every shot you don't take. Do you really want to end up an old man or an old woman in a nursing home somewhere with a big label on your forehead that says woulda, coulda, shoulda? No, hell no. You're never going to get a second chance to be in the right first place, friends. Timing. That's the number 3 thing. Okay, you got the corporate leadership. You've got the compensation plan. Ours is the most lucrative out there. We pay out over 85% potential payout. Josh and Jenna are brilliant. They know what they're doing. What they give up in percentage, they gain back in volume. They'll take a 15% slice of the pie all day long if it's a $1 billion company, and that's where we're headed. We're headed to a $1 billion company. Does any of this stuff excite you? Or are you just sitting there like a damn knot on a log listening to this like it's some rhetorical sales pitch? This is not a sales pitch. Listen, I don't care whether you do this or not. I would love to think that there are a lot of you open-minded people out there that are listening carefully to what I say. I've decided when I create these videos, I'm going to give you, whoever you are, enough information that you can make an educated and informed decision based on just this one video, whether you want to come join this company or not, whether you want to use this product or not. Now, I hope and pray that at the end of this video, at a minimum, you will have decided, you know what, that crazy-ass retired Marine, he makes some good points. I'm not going to join him in the company, but I'm going to get signed up as a preferred customer. And I'm going to use this product for myself. And if I like it, I might share it with a few other people. Well, get this. Now, you can sign up as an affiliate for $20. And you don't even have to buy any product initially yourself. But if you take your website that you're going to get when you sign up as a $20 affiliate and if you start to share it with family and friends, if they start buying CBD oil, you can make up to 20% in commission, and never having purchased a product yourself. That's called fair. That's what kind of company you're dealing with here. You're dealing with a company that wants to pay you. Because if they pay you, that means that you are out here doing what you can to share the company name and these wonderful products with the world. This is a network marketing company. This is a direct sales company. You and I are independent affiliates that represent the company. We have rules and regulations that we have to abide by. But as long as we abide by those rules and regulations, we have no problem. The company wants to do everything they can to pay us as much money as they possibly can. When I tell you that there's no ceiling on your income potential, that should really excite a lot of you out there. Because I know many of you are hard freaking workers. I've often thought if I could find two people that are willing to work as hard and as smart as me, shit, it'd be all over. I'm still looking. Are you one of those two? Do you have the right stuff to come hook up with me and let's take this thing to the top? Listen, I've been in it a year now. I'm ready to get really serious. I made more money in this company in 2019 than with anything I've ever done, to include my 20 plus years in the military. This is serious business. This is not a joke. So what I'm doing, let's cut to the chase. What I'm doing, I'm sifting and sorting. I'm making videos and putting them out here into the cyberspace, just like I was making those little Microsoft 2000 video websites and putting them out all over the internet and having people find them through keywords and meta tags. Just like years ago when I used those techniques, I'm doing it the same. Except this time I'm using a more powerful modality. It's called video, streaming video. Friends, I would venture to say if you're not using streaming video in building your business, whatever your business is, you're missing the boat. In 2020, streaming video is everything. I'm so glad I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago. I'm so glad I now have a Brighteon channel. Oh, you don't know about Brighteon? You need to check it out. It's a whole new platform, much like YouTube. You need to have an account there. Go to Brighteon.com, check it out. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find those people that I mentioned earlier. Those intelligent, open-minded people who possess critical thinking skills and the self-motivation to, once they connect the dots, once they find what it is that they're looking for, they have the willingness and the desire to go out, share it with the world, and make a fortune. Is that something that appeals to you? You know, I used to think back to myself when I got involved in different programs. You know, man, I would love to find somebody that could give me some meat. You know, give me some damn information. I'm brand new. I just stumbled into HempWorks. I believe in it. I'm listening to this retired Marine. Should I believe him? Should I listen to anything he's saying? Is he blowing smoke or is he telling me the truth? Oh, I'm telling you the damn truth. You know, but don't believe me. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research. Well, how are you going to do that? You're going to start by taking that free tour. Well, how do I do that, Steve? You go to endlesspaychecks.com. Either go to endlesspaychecks.com or get back to the person that asked you to take a few minutes and watch this video. Somebody probably approached you and said, hey, man, listen, this crazy old Marine, Steve Motley, he's doing really good in this company called HempWorks. Yeah, he was the #1 recruiter for a couple months back in 2019. and he was number 2 for another couple months. He's doing something right. Maybe we should listen to him. Yeah, maybe you should. But what you should do is take that damn tour. Put your email and your name in there and listen to those videos that Josh Schweigel has created as part of this streamlined marketing system. Now, friends, there's another thing about HempWorks that I really like. I've been with the company long enough to see that they have a real culture of commitment. You know, just yesterday I got a call from a guy at corporate. I saw this number come. It was a 702 number, and I knew it was Las Vegas, but I said, I don't know who this is. I answered it, and it was a gentleman from corporate by the name of Eric. And Eric told me that they had received my letter. And I won't get into great detail, but I had submitted a letter to whoever it may concern at corporate based on a product that I had to return. Oh yeah, even the top leaders sometimes have to return products if they're not right, and so should you. If you ever receive a product from this company that is in any way defective or whatever, you need to call customer service, identify yourself, give them your ID number. They'll pull you up on the computer, and then you tell them what your situation is. Just like I had to do the other day. I received a product that it had some issues. I called up the customer service, told them who I was, gave them my number. The lady sent me an email. I printed it off, boxed up the product, put the label on the box, wrote a little letter, stuck it in the box. And then yesterday I got a call from this gentleman at corporate by the name of Eric, who assured me that my letter had gotten to the right hands and that actions were being taken based on what I suggested. That's the kind of company we've got here, friends. They listen to the field. We are the field. We are the guys and gals out here in the trenches sharing this information every day. I don't consider what I do work. You may consider it like that. All I'm doing is sharing information with people. I would do the same thing if I was getting paid or not. If the company didn't pay me a cent, I would still tell people about these fabulous products. Oh, here's the old bottle. There's the old bottle, and here's the new one. We got a new labeling. You can see. See, looks a little different. Anyway, and that's another thing. This company is committed to excellence. CANI, constant and never-ending improvement. I'll tell you, I am damn proud to be a part of this company. And this is my last rodeo. I would never think of joining another company, not at this point, because I've had a year under my belt now. I've been able to see everything I've been to 7 road shows all across this country. I was at the annual convention in October. I've got skin in the game, so to speak. There's no way I would ever jump ship because I don't think there's a better company out there. And my daily choice was founded upon core values, loyalty. We believe in building trust and relationships for life, leadership. We reward leadership in this company, mentorship. We believe in taking our team members under our wing and showing them the ropes. This is what I do with the streaming videos. One of the best things that I personally can do for the Motley Crew team is to create videos like this and put the information out so that you can listen, so you can learn. I don't know it all. It's not my way or the highway. I can only share with you what's working for me. But chances are, if it's working for me, the same techniques will work for you with a little bit of personal tweaking and modification here and there. We also, here at HempWorks My Daily Choice, we have a positive mindset. And we always believe in winning and moving forward. We're action-oriented. We are motivated. and we engage with one another, with our fellow affiliates and with the company. We feel like part of a team. We feel like part of an extended family. You know, I talk about this a lot on my YouTube channel. Most of you should know I have a YouTube channel. I've had it for almost 3 years now. It's called Retired Marine, soundsoff.com. That's how you can get to it. This channel, where I'm producing these videos about HempWorks, this is a completely separate channel. But what I'm going to start doing is taking the videos that I produce here, and I'm going to post them in the description tag on my Retired Marine videos. That way I don't have to take a lot of time and deviate from the things that I talk about on my other channel. I can just instruct people, hey, if you're interested in learning more about the hemp revolution or getting involved personally in the business aspect or whatever, if you just want to use the product, by all means, watch this video here. And so that way I can spread myself out a little bit more. And I'm also uploading all of my videos now, whether they're from this hemp channel or whether they're from Retired Marine, they are all going on one channel on Brighteon. So my Brighteon streaming video channel is that word plethora. It's a plethora of videos with all different subject matters. So it's not going to be, I'm not niching it down to like current events and things like that, you know, like I do with my Retired Marine site. I consider myself a civilian journalist. That's what I am. I report on the news. I try to cut through the BS and the minutia and deliver to my viewers some information that they can use in their decision-making process, in their overall understanding of what's going on in the world. You know, there are different reasons that people watch different YouTube channels. And I'm sure the people that watch my channels are no different. And I'm sure it's no different with these hemp videos. But one of the things I'm trying to do now with creating the hemp videos is extend my reach out to a greater audience in the hopes that more people will come in contact with HempWorks and my daily choice through the discovery of one of my videos like the one that you're watching right here and right now. And you know, that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. Everybody has a level playing field. You know, like I said before, wouldn't it be great if you could find a program where you had no ceiling on your income potential? Well, that's what you've got here. It all depends on how hard you want to work. Because this is, you know, let's boil this down. What are we talking about here? What is this My Daily Choice HempWorks business all about? It's about getting involved in something that's much, much bigger than yourself. It's about people sharing information and knowledge with other people that makes people better, that improves the quality of their life in many ways, whether it's financially, whether it's physically by using these fabulous products. Skincare. We've got amazing skincare products that, you know, I'm starting to see more and more people buy those. The shampoos are fantastic. If you are a member of HempWorks, My Daily Choice, and you have not yet ordered the shampoo and conditioner, may I highly encourage you to do so. People are ranting and raving. Same thing with the Mantra essential oils. Incredible product. All of our products are incredible. But again, I want to, you know, it's the old KISS principle. Keep it simple, Steve. I don't want to confuse people. I want to keep it as simple as I can. And I just want to say that if you are a human being and you're breathing air, then you owe it to yourself to at least try this purified CBD oil for at least 60 days with that money-back guarantee in your hip pocket. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. And so, getting back, let's go through those 4 criteria again. Corporate leadership with honesty and integrity and vision. A compensation plan that's going to richly reward you for your efforts. Timing. Timing in business is everything. In real estate, it's all about what? Location, location, location. You never get a second chance to be in the right first place. Friends, if you're watching this video in early 2020, you have the proverbial first mover's advantage. For whatever reason, this time you get to be first. You are hearing about the next big thing. Oh, that's according to Fortune magazine and Forbes magazine. Maybe you've heard of them. Both of them have recently come out and talked about the coming cannabis hemp revolution. That's what we're talking about here, friends. Look, all bets are off. When you get to position yourself in front of the next big wave, you get swept up in it. If you're with the right people, with the right company, at the right time, you're going to get swept up in it. If you get involved in this company now and you follow our paint by numbers system, you can get swept up in it and you can achieve things over the next couple of years that you will never be able to achieve in the future, because there's a thing that ultimately takes over, and it's called saturation point. Right now, there is no saturation. We are nothing more than a blip on the radar screen. You want to hear something else good for those affiliates out there and those of you who want to become affiliates so you can make money? The 80-20 rule applies here at HempWorks. 80% of the people involved in this company are customers. They are preferred customers. That's right. And then 20% of the people involved are affiliates. People like you and I who paid the $20, who are using the marketing system to share and build your team. All you have to do is take those links. Now, when you log in, when you become an affiliate and you log in the back office, you go to websites, you can see all of the different marketing links that are personally linked to you. You can take those links and put them on Facebook. You can put them on Twitter. You can put them on an email. You can tweet them. You can text them. You can do whatever you want. But when somebody takes the tour and then ends up deciding to buy the product or sign up as a fellow affiliate, you get the credit. You are in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have an entire team, an entire network of people. I call them the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 women above me in leadership that are standing by to assist everybody on my team. We assist each other, just like I help my people where I can. And like I said, I'm not the Holy Ghost. I can't be everywhere at all times. However, I can create a video like the one you're watching right now that can reach out all over the world. And again, I am looking, before I end this video up, let me issue a challenge that I am sincerely looking for a few good men and women to come join my team. I'm not looking for a bunch. If you're not good, if you're not lean, mean, fighting machine, if you're not ready to go and do some serious damage and make some serious money and help a lot of other people, then maybe this is not for you. But if you meet that criteria that I've talked about throughout this video, with the open-mindedness, critical thinking skills, self-motivation, ability to connect the dots, if that's you, then please, by all means, come join my team. Now, let me just share one last thing with you, that if you join with me personally, I cannot say what will happen to you if you join with anybody else. But let me make one thing clear. If you join with me directly, if I am your direct sponsor, you will be in a power leg. My left leg and my right leg are almost equal. And every one of my upline can attest to that as being absolutely true. So what that means for you long term is that if I am your direct sponsor, I am going to seriously help you build at least half of your business. And that is not a luxury that everybody can claim. So I look forward to working with you. If you have not yet joined the team, I hope that you'll take the tour, do your due diligence, but don't drag your feet. Timing is of the essence. When you decide to join, whoever you are, everything is date time stamped. And that is critical because if you snooze in this program, you lose. The cutoff point is midnight every Thursday night for our tour takers. Now, there'll be some that take advantage and get signed up before midnight Thursday night, and there'll be others that don't. It's okay, because at the strike of midnight, it just starts all over again. So you'll start right over from scratch, but a week from now, you might want to seriously contemplate upgrading and locking in your spot. And nowadays, there's no reason not to, because you can lock in your spot as an affiliate. You got to pay the $20, but you don't have to buy all your product at that time. You can take the weekend, a day or two, whatever you need to look over the products and decide which ones you're ready to order in order to get your business started. And what you want to do is become an executive as quickly as possible. Because once you become an executive affiliate, you then maximize the compensation plan. And one of the worst things to do is to be involved in a company like this and then leave money lying on the table because you forgot to do your auto ship or this or that in order to qualify. Now, this company keeps it simple. They don't have a lot of requirements, but the requirements that they do have are very important that you learn and that you adhere to so as that you don't ever leave any money on the table. Because my goal is to help you make as much as you can, because again, money ain't everything, but it rates right up there with oxygen. And if you don't have it, there's a lot of things that you're prohibited from doing. So for those of you that are interested in making money, God bless you. You have finally found the right program at the right time. Your ship has finally come in. For those of you that are not interested in that, God bless you. Just get in as a preferred customer. Start using this fabulous product. And here's what happens. I have noticed that a lot of my customers end up becoming affiliates. And some of them are really amazing affiliates, and they're building big businesses because they start using the product as a customer, and then after about a month they go, oh my God, I got to tell my kids about this. I got to tell my parents, my grandparents, my brother, my sister, my co-worker. They've got to know about this. They do. Because for you to experience the positive benefits of these products and then keep that knowledge within yourself and not readily share it, you're guilty of something. You may even be guilty of criminal negligence. Withholding life-changing information from your friends is not a cool thing to do. And so I don't think we should be doing that. Okay? Well, friends, listen, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to listen to this video. Oh, by the way, for those of you watching this on Facebook, Facebook took away my privilege to do Facebook Live videos. And I'm a little upset about that. I think it has to do with the hemp. The way it really works, and I think most of you figured it out by now, is that a lot of these big corporations, like social media platforms, they get paid a lot of money from companies like Big Pharma And whenever you have something that's natural, that's alternative, like CBD oil, which is having such a tremendous effect physically on people worldwide, you can understand how an organization like Facebook or Twitter or some of these other companies would not want, or why the big pharma would come to companies like social media and say, you know, we don't want people doing videos about hemp works or talking about the benefits of CBD oil. Because if more and more people do that, they won't order our addictive opioids and other products that we, need to hawk to the people. Well, friends, I'm telling you, there are some mighty changes that are coming to the world. And one of those is going to be the truth about pharmaceuticals, the truth about the military-industrial complex. And we know that we are in the midst of a great awakening. More and more people are awakening to truth worldwide. And not to deviate too far off the course of the subject matter relative to this video that you're watching right now, more and more people are also waking up about the truth behind industrial hemp and what an amazing product, God-given product this really is, and how it's changing lives for the better worldwide, and how this information can no longer be kept from the masses, and to do so is a crime. So again, friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. God bless you. If you want to share it with others, please feel free to do so. Just if you're part of HempWorks or you've recently joined and you want people to see this, just tell them don't sign up with Steve. Just listen to what he has to say, because these videos that he does are recruiting in nature. And that is the fact. I'm always going to be recruiting for my own benefit and for my team on these videos. So if you don't think they're worthy to share with other people, or you're afraid that if you do so, somebody might sign up with me, then I guess I can understand that. But otherwise, I'm going to continue to create these videos, put them out into cyberspace, and hope and pray that the most intelligent, the most open-minded, the most self-motivated human beings will stumble into this video, listen to it, go down to endlesspaychecks.com, take the tour, and then end up becoming part of the Motley Crue HempWorks team. That's my intention. I'll be straight with you right up, I was going to say at the front, but at the end of this video, I have no hidden agenda, no ulterior motives, other than to share the necessary information with you that you can use to make an educated decision about joining my team. Because, friends, there's no time like the present. And every single day, this window of opportunity closes a little bit more. So don't miss it. Come join the team, and I look forward to seeing you, if not sooner. I will see you in Las Vegas at our annual convention starting August 20th and running 20th through the 22nd. That is going to be the place to be in August of this year, and that happens to be my birthday, the 20th of August. So don't forget to be there. That'll be the best birthday present ever, is to get as many of you great people watching this video right now signed up. Now, many of you have already signed up for the convention, because we had a special deal at the end of the last convention in October that if you got signed up, you could get the convention for half price. We may be having some more special deals, but if I were you, I would grab my spot, because I'm telling you, I believe this convention in August is going to sell out. There's only so much space at the Mirage to house the people, and they do have, fire marshal laws and that about how many people can assemble. And with the way My Daily Choice HempWorks is exploding worldwide, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't sell out of tickets real soon. So please don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Be there. This will be the 4th annual convention, but there will be many more to come. And I'm telling you, when you come to convention, it changes your entire mindset. You see things on a much bigger scale, and you won't quit. Because in this company, there's only 2 ways to fail. Number 1 is to never get started, okay? Number 2 is to start and quit. If you started HempWorks, the last thing you want to do is lose that volume that's either below your left leg or your right leg if you're directly sponsored by me, okay? But it's a new day dawning, friends. There's a new energy that is descended upon America and the entire globe. And I believe a major part of that is the contribution that the hemp industry is making to the well-being and the financial livelihood of so many people worldwide. So I, in closing, want to extend a personal welcome to every single one of you. Come join the team, join the fun, and I'll be seeing you on the beaches of the world. God bless you. Talk to you later, friends.